whole process? Because, I mean, maybe I need to be enlightened a little bit. When this whole case started, it was actually thought that it would just be one lawyer advocating on behalf of the family, and then things fell apart after a very short period of time. Now, if that is the case, that unfortunately really is become a motive right now where doesn't matter where you go on this black app, you always find people fighting the fight.
Yeah.
And the fight they are fighting is to do with which part of the family they sit on. And then we then end up in a situation where even some of us then believe that we are on the justice side. Obviously, there's pandemonium all over the place now where the people that are on the justice side who are seen as supporting Baba Mohbad to a certain extent now detaching themselves from that process. Why? Because the family are in it together. And my humble opinion is that you lock every single one of them up. Don't throw the key away yet. Get them to write their, their police report once again, compared with the previous one, and then get the digital forensics to back it up. But as much as we're not doing that, and the people in that key position to request such are not even going anywhere near it, as much as they're saying that they have petitions served through Bukky JC. Obviously, from a traditional stand and a traditional point of view, when you listen to Bukky JC, you probably think you know the case better than most, and you know that that is literally just a way of persuading the public, a way of inflicting a little bit of corner.
Yeah.
To inflict tradition into the process. Hence, Bukky JC is giving us the same impression they gave us from the inception, that is best communicating with Baba in Yoruba. So Bukky JC is our biggest advocate for Baba, and she still comes to advocate in Yoruba. I think that is wrong. I think it doesn't make any sense. And on the family sense, you always have was it Wummi's sister who came up on Olori Ebi's platform today. That's Latisne. Even gave Latisne 100,000 naira, whatever the case may be. I think you guys will find out shenanigans that actually ensued earlier today. She was there. She was tackled by a fair member of public regarding justice.
What am I hearing?
The Duke was on
100,000.
100,000 naira.
Okay.
It was the what's it called, the pivot, the music that exposed him. He was the one that figured it out, and Latisne then came public with it and said that people will add money to it and they will be doing gifting and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of madness is ensued today because I'm always off on Friday. I don't work on Friday. So because I don't work on Friday, I sit on windows from platform to platform. So madness is ensued on that platform earlier today, and I'm sure it will come to the public space.
People don't have issue with this, and that's the problem.
You don't know Karimo was on that platform for a number of hours. It was when the Duke challenged her that she was screaming and shouting, fighting tooth and nail to maintain and say that she's working on something. And
is it because I appreciate that Latin guy, that the guy really asked Karimo good questions?
No, they said Latisne got some kind of chieftaincy title, some kind of title, or whatever the case may be. So they celebrating that, talking about that.
Yeah, award.
And then Karimo then came onto the platform as a guest. So she was there sitting as a guest, and then slowly does it, and then they almost, giving her the treatment, the queen bee and all that kind of stuff. Until this guy, the Duke, came in and said, "Hey,
you mean which queen bee? Which queen bee?"
No, I'm just saying they're giving her the accolade, they giving her all the trims and all the treatment. But with this guy, you need to congratulate that guy for coming onto that platform, for asking those questions. And she requested that Latisne drops her, and Latisne maintained, "I will not drop you, you will have to drop yourself." Because why?
Yeah.
When you come on any platform, you need to know that when we are talking and we're having dialogue, you need to respect that people will ask questions. And I'm sure people would have screenshot it. I'm sure you guys will be listening to it maybe tomorrow or later today or whatever the case may be. But it was comical, because for me, I've seen a trend. Whenever something comes up, whether inquest is coming up, whether the family have to go to family court, whenever something is coming up and anything is looming that the public needs to know about, from the government point of view, the judiciary point of view, this woman always come with all sort of nonsense to distract the public. Anyway, I've been thinking. So what I was saying. So when you put all this together, we've got that division. We had Gurexi recently castigating Paparano, spending all his might and all his power and every energy he has in him. I'm sure if that was England, they would have called 999. They would have called, the authorities to come and stand by because someone is about to lose the plot. So you put this in, and this Gurexi is the same man that we are going to look at. Not that we champion him, but he's supposed to be someone we look at as Baba's PA, even if he's not PA. He's right-hand man. If Muiwa is not making sense, is Gurexi making sense? So we are now in a position, we've taken this process to the gutters. And our reliance right now is still on the inquest. It is still the inquest that fell apart. I don't know how we did, but somewhere along the line, a secondary toxicologist wasn't around, or pathologist wasn't around, or someone is taking a recess. So we have a shenanigan within the judicial process on one side, not to mention the key people that are close to the case from a family perspective, that we cannot even rely upon their mental capability to be able to sort of like lead us, guide us, and point us, even just come up and say this is where we are. But if what we have is brekete, since the beginning when I said that, I said I'm going to keep quiet. Brekete is not part of our judicial process. If he is sort of like an NGO and he advocates on behalf of people in Little Kangaroo Court and gets justice for them, fair enough. And we also have a new woman on social media. You guys need to look out for her. She only spews all sorts of incorrect narratives everywhere she goes. She was on Thunder Fire's platform a couple of nights ago after midnight, when she always spews nonsense when there are few people on a platform. Are there something who came to Paparano's platform and befriended a Supreme Iron Lady, and she came as an advocate. She actually sounds like someone who works within the legal process and all that kind of stuff, saying that this case is not being classed as a homicide case. And she is prominent on platforms.
Sorry,
she comes to
which Ade is that? Which Ade is that?
Ade Doyin or something. She's got two names like Ade Doyin something, a lady. That lady who sounds like an anti-justice. You need to be careful of that lady because her narrative are so dangerous.
You mean Adenike? You mean Adenike?
No, it's not Adenike. It's Ade Doyin something. She's got two names.
Or something.
Yeah, and she doesn't use a picture. She doesn't use a picture. Amen will know him. Noah. She doesn't use a picture. And then she said, we need to be careful because this case is not being classed as a homicide.
Yeah, someone wrote it on the
message. We can always handle whatever strategy they bring.
No, I know. But what I'm saying, my submission is always going to be based on my observation. Yeah. So I'm just sort of like trying to wrap up, just summarize all the stuff that have actually come to my mind this week. Yeah, and this is where when you have this Wummi's sister and all that kind of stuff, and she will
100,000 naira.
Yeah, 100,000 naira is what. The way it was exposed, you will not even believe it because it was the music pivot that actually picked it up along the line.
Not the other side. Karimoke.
Karimo gave Olori Ebi 100,000. And the idea is obviously when you get 100,000 naira.
People are really suffering badly. They are really suffering badly.
Yeah, but this man lives in Ireland. Obviously, he needs to pay his bills in Nigeria. I think he has a studio in Nigeria somewhere. So he needs to pay his
I understand, but you know, there are some people that you can't just be taking money from because, I mean, if it was within his panel just for Mohbad, no problem. But these are people that, you know, imagine Wummi just come around, give Papariano 200,000. How do people feel about it?
Get us a bill.
Yeah,
something else by now.
It's
imagine she went to give Bukky just 100,000. How people feel about it? People are so biased.
The guy, Olori, a big guy.
Imagine Adenike is received 100,000 from this Adenike received 100,000 from Karimo. How would it have been by now?
the guy initially was trying to show.
What do you mean? It's 100,000
assuming.
Yeah, it's naira.
It's money now.
Talking about pounds or dollars.
But what happened? Hold on, Papariano. What happened was because I was there on that show today. According to their explanation, they said when they were giving them award yesterday, you know, Karimo has been going there lately.
Award
they get us
award. Is it award from the Ministry of Communication or
when they hide the secrets?
So they were giving award, and Karimo was on their platform always now, and she said on the platform that she will send some money to compensate Olori Ebi, and Olori Ebi gave her the account number, and maybe the intention was to use the money for charity. I don't know, but I was there today, and you know when you started this show today, somebody was commenting, and I had your response to that person, so that was it. No, I don't know anything more than that.
What have you said now? What have you said about this one?
Yeah, I'll leave these here, sure. I'll get you some these and I'll go get more.
No, Badu.
Anyway, we're kind of saying that it's not right, okay? It's not the right thing. But people see it as a good thing. We'll just be watching. We will see where you want to take us to.
I'll talk when I'm free again.
You see, it's not right. If that should have happened on Papariano or happened on Lady Harris or on my platform, you know what will come the following day. Yes, thank you very much.
Bukky just say we'll talk about it. Bukky just say we'll talk about it.
And this is what goes on. They pick and choose what they talk about.
They don't have sense. They don't have sense. They don't have sense. All these people don't have sense. They don't have sense. They don't even have shame. No sense, no shame.
Sorry, Papariano. Let me also make it clear. Now, something along the line of discussions made the music pivots figure out that Wummi's sister must have bribed Olori Ebi. So then, the music pivot went on his own platform. Whilst he was doing live screen of their conversation, then started his own take on how he believes that woman has bribed this guy with money. So he debunked it, and it took a while, almost an hour, for xposed to eventually come out and actually sort of like say that is true, but not directly. So we need to try and understand it, that it wasn't something that was mentioned. It was something someone else on a different platform picked out. It's when this guy dragged him on his platform that he eventually voiced out.
Well, how did that guy know? How did the guy know about it?
Because I was listening to it same as that guy, but that guy was reading between the lines. He was picking up few bits and pieces. He listened intently. Then at some point they said, I think this statement that this woman uttered means that she is giving him money because people are going to come on that platform to drag her, and maybe she's giving him a bit of sweetener so that he can protect her whilst that session is still running.
It's normal.
You can see that it wasn't a situation where someone said it instantly. It was even later that we got to find out how much it was, and then his supporters decided to support him and say that we had money. Then it probably added up to about 10K, and they said they would do a giveaway. Now, when he said he was going to do a giveaway, he said I will do a giveaway tomorrow. And this pivot guy went back and said, you can't do a giveaway tomorrow. You have to do it today because you have over 700 people right now on your platform. Why do you have to wait till tomorrow unless you need the money for something? So a lot of things developed from something, but it was figured out. It was not honest about it initially, but it got dragged on another platform before it eventually sort of like give it.
The IT guy, that is appearance fee now.
Justice for Mohbad.
But it should really have said, this woman gave me 100K, I'm going to do a giveaway. But it did not. It waited to be dragged.
It waited longer.
But it did not. And eventually, he yielded, and then he had people in there to support him to say how much is 100K. We add this to it. I will do a giveaway. And aristocrats, there is a lot of madness in this world. But when you have that, what's that Wummi sister's name again?
Karima.
When you have a Karima that doesn't have any form, any shred of charisma, it is karma. Karma is waiting for her every corner she goes. And I am glad that guy, the Duke, went in there to wash her off the black app, at least for now. I rest my mic.
Thank you, Papa. You asked one good question. You said that how did the music power know that Karima give Olori this money? You understand me? That is a very good question. You understand? Karima did not go to Olori Ebi to go and tell Olori Ebi that he give
How did they not know?
Isn't it? Olori Ebi collect that money in front of everybody as a gift. You understand? It is not he collect the money at the back. He collect the money, you understand me, in front of everybody there as a gift from the what they call it that they give to Olori Ebi. You understand me? Just to make appreciation. You understand? And they now decided that what they are going to do with that money. They now say, okay, let them give away with the money. So don't let people should come and give you lumber. You understand?
As a great, okay? Please, Karima money is not the money that they need to do giveaway. If Karima want to do giveaway, let Karima go and do giveaway by himself. If that platform want to do giveaway, let the platform do giveaway with their own generated money. Okay, all this one game. I mean, how does it sound in your ear? Let's say Wummi was the one that came to put 100,000 and they now wanted to use the money for giveaway. How would that sound in your ear? Let's put Wummi there. How would that sound?
Okay, let's take it in this way. I didn't mean Karima put that money and go for me. Can we return that money back to Karima or Access Bank? I don't go to return that money back to Karima.
No. If Karima,
what are you saying?
And that's a different
What
thing.
Are you saying?
That's a different thing. I mean, in justice for Mohbad, yes. But now, to persons who are purporting justice for Mohbad, it sounds somehow like, I mean, you are trying to buy them up.
No. You understand me? We know. You understand me? It may sound somehow. You understand? But
if Karima wants to support, if Karima wants to support them, let Karima convert herself into justice for Mohbad person. So that she'll be speaking the truth, and then whatever she give, we appreciate it then. But not that she'll be hiding the truth, but be paying money and be trying to
People don't listen to her now. People don't listen to her. They just want to chase her away. They don't ready to listen to her. Mr. Lati do everything for people to understand. You understand? You cannot just chase somebody away, but people just want to chase him away. They don't want to listen to what she wants to say. You understand? So that is just it. We are just so hot. You understand? That is just it. Mr. Lati try to convince people, to tell people that let's listen to her.
Okay,
Even
after listening to her, what is that thing that came from her that shows that yes, she's telling the truth?
But the last time she speak in the court.
Sorry, not today. What did you hear from her that convinced you that yes, she's a good person?
Justice for Mohbad.
They didn't allow her to speak.
They didn't allow her to speak, but they took her money and they wanted to use her money to do giveaway.
In fact, the way we think is justice. You understand? No, it's true. The way we think is just justice. We just take everything personal.
And are you sure it is still justice? Justice.
We just take this thing personal. Àwọn Yorùbá máa ń sọ pé ṣé oògùn orí fífọ́ lóògùn orí bíbẹ́ ni.
You see, this proverb
look at when it is Jesus' disciple. You understand me? That showed Jesus to the this thing. You understand me? But